Hello, and thank you for joining us. In this presentation, we're going to be talking about deal room management with Box and iManage. Now, you're probably wondering if you should be watching this video. Well, here's a couple of questions to help you get to that answer. Do you use Box for managing your deal rooms now? Do you use iManage for document management? Do you need to import the deal rooms, and essentially the documents, from Box back into iManage? Well, if you answered yes to these questions, it probably makes sense to watch this video. So let's get started. Here we are in iManage Work 10, and of course I'm in a particular workspace, Deal Room Templates. Now we want to create our deal room from iManage, and where you create it from will drive what that deal room will look like, at least initially. So I can start it from an empty folder, if you will. So when I empty deal room means there are no folders. So when I build my deal room, it will go off and have no folders in it but the primary name folder at the top. Or I can do standard deal room, which means it will build out a bunch of folders. So based on the type of deal room you want to build, you can have these folder structures pre-created. And if there's certain documents you want to have be part of a deal room by default, you can drop those in there as well. But the key is to decide what our deal room initially needs to look like. So I'll come over here. I'm going to do a standard deal room, and you'll see where it says deal room management right here. So I'll click on that. Up pops my screen. I give that deal room a name. We'll say Tech Motion Now. All right. And then from here, I can assign a client. And we'll assign to our friends at MSI Advisors. And of course, a matter. And we'll do the central territory. And I'll hit Create Deal Room. Now, the idea behind the client and matter selection is there's a lot of other features coming down the pipe. So with that linkage, we can do a lot of other things as well. But the key thing is to create our deal room right now. Once the deal room is created, you'll see up here, deal room has been created. I can click on this link and it'll take me to the deal room in Box. So here I am in my deal room in Box. As you see, deal rooms and of course Tech Motion. These were the folders that were all created for me. And again, this is your initial folder structure. You can create as many folders as you like, even change the folders. The deal room is already linked to the solution by virtue of here, this Tech Motion folder. So whatever you want to do here, no problem. Add folders, delete folders, do whatever you need to do. Okay. I'll open up a particular folder. I'm going to drag some documents in. I'll drag these three in. And again, like I said, from here, you're able to do what you need to do with that deal room. Add collaborators, play with folders, add documents, do what needs to get done to prepare your deal room for the transaction. Here we are in iManage. And of course, our objective is to import the deal room from Box into our iManage workspace. Now I can do this from any folder. I'll click here. I'll select Deal Room Management. And of course, my capabilities here, and of course, focusing import existing deal room here, are available to me because I belong to the deal room management group. Now, let's select the deal room we want to import. Let's do Tech Motion Now. That's the one we did together. You'll notice it defaulted to the client MSI Advisors and Matter Central Territory because that's what we used to create the deal room. Now, if we did not create the deal room from the solution, no problem. I would just need to select the client and matter. Once I've got that selected, then I can choose the destination for this deal room. In this case, I want to put it into the folder Deal Rooms. All right. So I've got my client, my matter, and my folder location. Let's bring back that deal room from Box. So my deal room has returned. It is created. I can click here to go off and get to that deal room inside of iManage. Here we are in the Tech Motion deal room that we just brought in. You'll see all the folders were automatically created. I've got a couple of documents just in the corporate information folder, hence the yellow in color. Other piece I want to show you down at the bottom here, these two files. These were just created. This is the Tech Motion activity log, which will tell you all the audit information for the documents in the deal room. So it basically grabs the audit trail for all the documents in the deal room and brings that into one singular log. So you can see who did what with the documents in the deal room. And the Tech Motion Now inventory file is a list of all of the files inside of the deal room that have been brought in. So it'll give you the folder name, the document name, and of course, when and who brought them in. How do we get started? Well, of course, the first step is to install the solution. Once the solution is installed, we assign members to the Deal Room Management Group. That's a group inside of iManage that by virtue of having membership, you're able to access the Deal Room Management solution. After that, we execute the Deal Room Inventory tool. What this does is traverse your existing box folder structure, and depending on your structure, we go 1, 2, or 3 levels deep in our traversal. But that then provides a list of possible deal rooms. Creates a spreadsheet essentially. You take the spreadsheet, you just put an X next to the top level folder of all the deal rooms. All right. And we take that spreadsheet and run the Deal Room Link tool. And all that does is link those identified folders as deal rooms. You're all set. Now it's time to start importing deal rooms. So what did you learn? Well, you learned you can easily create deal rooms in Box from iManage. You can easily import deal rooms, either those created by this solution or existing deal rooms created prior to acquiring this solution. The activity log provides visibility to all document activity from the deal room, who, what happened, and of course, when it happened. The document inventory list provides the content information from the deal room, what objects or documents, where they were, folder, and of course, the creator. So what do you do now? Well, it's time to reach out to MicroStrategies so we can help you like we help our other clients.